You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
We are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with weather and traffic.
Let's get into another 11 Alive day out there. Melissa, good morning.
And starting off with a picture-perfect sunrise this morning. We do have just a couple of clouds at the bottom of the horizon, about 30 minutes away from sunrise, but this is an impressive hue and range of colors out there. First thing, we're starting off comfortably cool, 64 in Douglasville, Fayetteville, and Hampton, Covington, all 61. And from here, we'll head up into the mid-80s with lots of sunshine this afternoon. I'll track when we hit 90 coming up.
We continue to follow breaking news this morning. The U.S. has avoided what experts warn would be a devastating strike for the nation's economy.
Railway companies and unions have agreed to a tentative agreement early this morning. Jerry Carnes is live with more on the deal and what comes next.
Well, good morning. This breaking news overnight is a big deal to the folks who operate the trains that roll through the Gulch here in downtown Atlanta. It is also a big victory to many businesses here. Overnight, the Biden administration released a statement saying that the tentative agreement will provide rail workers with better pay and improved working conditions. It will also, according to the president, avoid a strike that would have had a major impact on our economy, particularly here in Atlanta, where we're a major hub for the rail system. Supply chain experts say a strike would have brought about major impact on the supply of food, products used in construction, vehicles, and vehicle parts. It would have been a major blow to businesses already suffering with supply chain issues brought on by the pandemic. All of this apparently avoided by this tentative agreement reached overnight.
Jerry, thank you. Sticking now with your 11 minutes of nonstop news.
In just a few hours, Governor Brian Kemp is expected to make what his office is calling an important announcement at the state capitol. We're told it's linked to Wellstar Health's decision to close the Atlanta Medical Center. Leaders from Fulton and DeKalb counties will join the governor for the announcement. AMC is set to close November 1st.
Plans are in the works to build electric vehicle chargers across 53,000 miles of highways spanning across 35 states, including Georgia. President Biden announced the plans at the Detroit Auto Show in the Motor City. The $900 billion investment will create more jobs, help with climate change, and drive the U.S. to lead the future of electric vehicles.
People living in DeKalb County, still impacted by the pandemic, can now get some help paying their rent and utilities. Both tenants and landlords can apply for the relief program. There are income limits. Go to the county's website to apply.
Hours from now, people in Cobb County will pause to reflect on the life of a fallen deputy. Marshall Irvin Jr. was one of two deputies killed in Marietta while trying to serve a warrant. Molly Oak has more on how he will be remembered today.
Young, bright deputies who served the community with dignity and honor. That's what the Cobb County Sheriff said about deputies Jonathan Koleski and Marshall Irvin Jr. Koleski now laid to rest, while services for Irvin are today. A deputy with the county since 2012, he leaves behind a wife and two daughters. A family man who loved his children endlessly. His wife sent us this statement, adding her husband was a very private man and fierce protector. The funeral home saying he was passionate about playing his guitar and fishing. Deputy Irvin will be laid to rest in Dallas, Georgia. Visitation begins at noon at Westridge Church. His service is at 2 p.m. Hundreds of law enforcement officers are expected to join the procession, escorting Deputy Irvin following his funeral.
We will stream Deputy Irvin's service as we did for Deputy Koleski. If you would like to watch, you can see it on 11 Alive Plus or online on 11alive.com. Today is the start of Hispanic Heritage Month. The White House will kick off a celebration tonight to recognize the many contributions from Americans whose ancestors came from Central and South America, Spain, and the Caribbean. Here in Atlanta, the Braves are hosting their 6th Los Bravos night tomorrow at Truist Park. Latin players and coaches will be recognized with the CEO of the Latin American Association throwing the first pitch.
And a beautiful sunrise behind me getting ready to take shape, but it is a comfortably cool start to the day. Here's a look at the outlook for your Thursday. 60s this morning, then up to the mid and upper 70s by noon. We'll see a mostly sunny sky with a high of 85 degrees for today, so it feels warm but not humid outside. But we'll see a lot hotter and more humid conditions returning by early next week.
All right, guys, here we go. Starting off the third day of an 11 Alive day. You called it a three-peat?
It's a three-peat, and we won't make it a four-peat, unfortunately.
So enjoy it while you have it. All right, blue skies ahead, a beautiful sunrise. If you're out and about this morning, enjoy that. Today's show is coming up next, and we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning.